That is why we are mining company now. We see TSF, tailing storage facility. Yeah. You have to be very careful.
Very careful.
We bet me it rains the whole day.
Yeah.
So we also see TSF to store the waste from the mining processes now. That is why right from day one, Chief Inspector of Mines, I saw by check it. EP will have to come and check, even identifying the site.
Yeah.
The audible lining as here dams, the wall level and all those things. Because you see, take a place like Western North.
Yes.
And a Western region.
Yes.
We kind of rains we get.
Yes.
To me, CCBB keke. It is not an easy job. Okay. Into way and say it's a tailings dam be or baby.
Yeah.
One senior year. Then there'll be a breach or a collapse, and then you're going to kill everybody downstream. Like what happened in Brazil, Brumadinho. The Ayisi.
But it's really difficult to be a regulator in Ghana. Looking at the levels of impunity in our system, because then utie nipo free kaswana driver for one say reduction in transport fares or fanya ejuma because I buy enter car into omoji old fare no. Building in waterways rampant across our country and a valuable life ankaya kokwa because of insua ebu edia faso. It's not good. I mean more and more in position I was more regulate a particular industry, How difficult is it?
Oh, Obi, maybe you can say that in the past.
Okay.
But you see, it's no longer difficult because you see, thanks to the media, WhatsApp, these 24-hour live videos, the spotlight is always on the institutions. Spotlight is on government. Obi police. Wow. We are policeman. Namu kochu. We namu bun robs. You see, and now we try video.
Yeah, it's true.
Why?
It's true.
They be a galamsey. Then they are showing the videos. In so to say apple juice and orange juice and Milo.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are kind of bringing or shining the spotlight on us, and then we also have to up our game. In a way, we cannot discount these things. Now you look in the past, you can sweep a lot of things under the carpet. But if we are bringing galamsey issue, you are showing take US for example, police brutalities against minorities, particularly blacks. It's so embarrassing. Sure. That means in the past,
it's true.
But now with these videos, they are beginning to arrest some of them, take them to jail. Blacks' life matter. It's the same thing here.
It's true. Sorry.
What do you call it? Almost all the public institutions that regulate. Now the media is on you.
You have to.
It's not a case as if they are out to destroy you. I mean, if people are out to destroy you, fine. I mean, the facts will set the record straight. But many of these things are media raising about the public institution, including my own institution, Minerals Commission. We have to accept it in good faith. Sure. And work hard. It's important. We shouldn't see it the other way around.
For the last few days, stories about some chiefs' involvement in illegal mining near their Kosro media report Bibre and then would want to spend some time on that and what your institution here to deal with this. But they be an air now for say the man ranting Bibre go into illegal mining process our Minerals Commissioner create to license them no to come back some faha kohana brahana yesi and all of that. Why they qualify for license to mine and a process CCR as far as the Minerals Commission is concerned?
Oh, Obi, my promises are I think terminated.
Okay.
Suspend the opportunities in the mining sector. Skill set.
Yes.
We wanted to also do open license, mining.
Yes.
And now open soil support service where a honor scan one.
Sure.
We'll talk about that. But Yanka Sumoski for the next 2-3 weeks. Because in here to be honest with you, me per se, I want to start with some kind of historical background.
Very well.
And then like Sumoski, then who qualifies? What are the requirements? what is the contribution of small scale to Ghana's economy?
Yes.
What are the challenges? Then your last topic where illegal mining. What are the drivers? And then illegal mining. And then buying and then end to mean enco. What is the issue? And immediately said, if I spend the whole of June here, every week now, a month of it here.
Sure.
Obi, let me start this way by way of background.
Okay.
Small scale mining. Ekwa kopim 15th century. Prehistoric days and sana abrofo no beba 15th century. In fact, before even the various Europeans beba until British for colonization,
yes.
Now account for we use gold. I mean, there are scientists like this. They don't use gold, and then they've been using gold all this while. So all the way to colonial rule, and then throughout colonial rule time, you know. Now small scale was not allowed.
Okay.
It was discouraged. And so those days, I think your grandfather, if you are from a mining area, your grandfather, your nana, so those days in Sotoa, like this one, like this, it's a two-year. Then the kind of flood that we are seeing today, Titino. Then when you go behind, you see some gold nuggets and pieces. Or they have this small panny they've been doing. The entire colonial era, no, small scale mining was not allowed. It was discouraged. And you know, by the early 80s and the middle 80s, you know, sorry, na Togo. Omo ton gold wo ho. Bebre kwa, your diamonds na go ho. Then we ask ourselves, where is the gold coming from? Some now gold no free Ghana. Until smuggling was going on. So you ask yourself, this is something that has been going on sana brofono by. Yet discouraged throughout colonial period 1874 to 1957. In Nkrumah time, NLC, Buzia, Achampon, and then all the way Liman, then PNDC era until 1989. So then when we realize that you are losing a lot of money, go to Ninya called Togo and I call Ivory Coast, particularly Togo. So with the help of World Bank, no, we said now 83, 84, these strata adjustment reforms, then there was this decision said no, take steps and make it legal. Mamu nyendu ye na mugodi nyina kogu Togo. Wow, I feel noche. Yeah, they call because you are not allowing them. So by 1989, following the World Bank reforms, you know, so that was the PNDC era. First, PNDC law 217, almost Mercury law.
Okay.
Until to start, to allow them to use Mercury. And then I actually gone. So that was a Mercury law, PNDC law 217, 1989. Okay. Then you the chronology, you know. Then small scale gold law, PNDC law 218, 1989.
Okay.
Then PMC law 219, 1989. So Mercury, you know, because someone use it so that people can lawfully access Mercury and use them. Then a law properly so called and regulated small scale. Then of course, those days, you know, men from Togo smuggling. So we should have an institution. I'll bet me they are corner and mouse matter. So PMC, okay, Precious Minerals Marketing Company Limited was established to do that. First, in a Diamond Corporation, Titi, no hand on converted. Not this is PMC net on gold. Tokra was small scale miners. A chain of Muja, now we brought it back. So, proper regulation to allow so be cracked and non small scale mining. Yes, started in 1989.
Oh,
yes. So that means until 1989, Obi Biara or Shusha for good, or Moya, Ninya illegal.
Wow.
It was discouraged. Internet said gold no good Togo through smuggling car. These things wouldn't have done it. It took a lot of effort. So that is the history behind how far we've come. And then we used to have the law that was regulating large scale. Until 2006, we did one main law, the current mining law now, minerals and mining law at 703, 2006. Until the Ninya, no consolidation. the laws in the mining sector boom. Until your current law now, there's a whole section on small scale. These sections are applied to small scale.
Small scale.
So currently, small scale mining is regulated by the main act, which regulates both large scale and small scale.
Small scale. And then the mining and minerals.
Yes, and then the health and safety and other regulations. Because you see, application process and all those things, it's in the regulations and licensing regulations. So, allow us to be not to me acquire small scale mining on a very small scale level, starting in 1989.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, so that is some bit of history. 2, those days when I started in 1989, there were 4 or 5 regions
in Ghana.
Yes,
and I'm mining.
There were 4 or 5, and I almost small scale. When they were doing it, they are profoundly discouraged, and even throughout successive governments by Ghanaians.
Yes.
Wow. So, which were the areas are small scale near Ekosiisen since 89, Eastern region. International Minerals Commission will be office or down, and Akwetia, Akwetia because of the diamond.
Okay.
Into Eastern region was a known place for small scale mining. Then Ashanti region. So that's the second region.
Okay.
Then Central region, now small scale Kosopa. So if you go to the tree speaking side of Central, places like even Asen,
Upper
Dintra, they are so maybe a transport minister that area. Kwa Nansen Kwa Trifu Etimoka Kwa be up here, but those is typical in Dintra. Okay, Dintra, that whole area. Even right from colonial, there's no more large scale operation. They dredge the river for what do you call it, gold.
Okay.
Large scale, but it is not the kind of thing we see today. So Central region, Ashanti, Eastern, and then Western region. Western region now divided into 2. So the far northwest, boom. So Western, Ashanti, Eastern, Central, and then Upper East.
Okay.
Into those days, now Minerals Commission or office or Borga still I was. So these were the areas small scale was going on. TT offices I started formalizing.
Yes.
And those days it was about 200,000-300,000. Okay, people were involved in small scale, direct and indirect. OB. And then you are talking about 12 to 13 regions.
And small scale.
Small scale mining for gold.
Wow.
Seriously.
Out of the 16 regions.
Oh, out of the 16. You understand? So there are some gold deposits in some places, maybe share more when I say okay, including my area, where I'm the chief. Yes.
Also gold.
But me call nice and so now. So I said no way.
Okay.
No way. They will not do it. Matthias here.
Okay. With your traditional authority.
Don't do it. Even I think my late father used to mention it. That they used to have gold somewhere.
Okay.
So that is it. So that is the state of play. So we have moved from 4 regions to about 12, 13 now. And OB, let us look at the contributions of mining.
Yeah.
Me discussing contributions nowhere. Then you understand why in Kofor say yen banning and suspending. Then there are 2 issues at play here. Either say or near pop. He doesn't understand the issue, so he needs education like what you and I are doing here. And now on TS here, other than that, you are being mischievous.
Okay.
So let us go through the contributions of small scale mining. Small scale mining.
We put in for large scale.
For large scale too, small scale, because they are Obi, as we speak, there are roughly about 3 million Ghanaians who are directly involved in small scale mining. In fact, let me use the word livelihood. I don't know whether you can get the explanation in Chi. Just employment say Juma. I'm saying there are about at least not less than 3 million Ghanaians whose source of livelihood whose source of livelihood depends on small scale mining across about 12, 13 regions.
13 regions.
Let me break it down. Then you can explain the livelihood to Ghanaians. What you see now, make livelihood now, make both direct
and
indirect employment. Wow. Because say you find a large scale mining company, it's a Golden Star.
Yeah.
Now, who obey ABI 800 workers. Now, who could company be a doctor or somebody what company somebody providing medical services. Now, could doctors and allied healthcare and now the kitchen service more be omunya indirect. Into more support services, we don't count them as direct. Only from more indirect because kitchen or Nijuma or Golden Star, one man contract. Now, could 100 workers who come and save morning, evening, afternoon, and then they go back. They do that daily, they over 4 or 5 years contract.
Yes.
So no, if you don't have that, my own side, until when we are computing the statistics, into mining companies almost file returns monthly now. Ochro, direct employment, indirect, male, female, junior staff, laborers. They give us all those full details. So when what I'm talking about, I know what I'm saying. So you go to a place like Dunkwa, Takwa. Dia so
Prestia
Bogoso. You understand that? Was a chimping. Baby, a last scale 1 year, small scale war. Oko Sanko Mugu. They are just around the last scale people. Illegal funding invading on concession.
Yeah.
Wow. If you have about, let's say, 40, 50 people or more license, or Juma or mine, hono. Now, those are direct small scale employees. Or sorry, I'll copy it home. Maybe or pretty excavator.
Yeah.
And or yam, and now no handle good catcher. No, do you understand? All these people are directly involved. Now, that anti-mansa, okay, who gets up and come and set up a food joint at a small scale site. Muko pit no ba mu be running shift.
Yeah.
We count her as part of employment or no be indirect. Into no need livelihood depends on the mine. Tiasie you into ugu mine na ana mine ugua. Antimansa na oton fufu na banchi na whatever no. You have deprived her of her livelihood. Yeah. So she's also part of the 3 million. Now, that person antimansa goes from the cassava. Ebikra ojino hype or free. Wow, go free banchine na Bruno the abano be banku.
Yes.
Into we are no akotuano. So that farmer too, she's also part of the supply chain. So it's a whole what do you call it chain. The farmer who provide the services, the anti-mansa who sells those things, the Kwabna Jack who has his abubu and gets up in the morning, brings it there and come and load the rocks and move it around. Lady now beton ice water. That mechanic now machines will be say or service it. So that is what I mean about livelihood. Until if people get up and say, yeah, banning some scalar. But me blame because he doesn't know this information.
Yeah.
I mean, Ufa Takwa say the entire Takwa township is a town. Takwa is a municipality.
Yeah.
You have 2 big scale, glass scale mines there. Idua Premne, what do you call it? Gold fields. Takwa, the factory in China.
Yeah.
The entire Takwa, everything that goes there is associated with mining.
With mining, yes.
Market near Wahono. Near man go for turning mines for no more small scale, large scale for mobile crew. Like that is it. Internet, gold fields, Taka Gu, Idua Prem Gu. Na small scale so good now. That means that Takwa is a ghost town. Who is coming to the market to come and buy anything?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So the mine is a source of level. That's how I want people to see it, not just employment. Wow. Obi or share ABR Takwa Makola or CBD or now. You understand? End of the month. We won't say now I'm in comfort Tonyama and all those. It is because the small scale miners are working and money is circulating. Do you understand? That is it. If you take out the university, you collapse the 2 large scale and small scale. That is the end of Takwa. It will just be a name. The same thing is Prestia town grew out of mining. Prestia is mining and mining is Prestia. Everything there is mining.
It's true.
And yeah, mining and we don't know say Krubi or say a friend of Bibiani or Babiani. Yeah. It is historically they've been mining. Ashanti folk are mining for some years. Wow. So that is the number one contribution. So at least not less than 10% of the population of Ghana can trace their livelihood to mining. Do you understand? So that's number one. Number two, last scale for they export their gold. Into our ring where I share me. This is my marriage ring or whatever, or wedding ring, whatever you want to call it. It was done locally here. It is local jewelry, every in small scale. Into jewelry shops in India, apart from the jewelry they bring from Turkey and now Dubai, all the jewelry we use locally, it is small scale. So another contribution is that it's a source of raw gold for the jewelry industry. Into good small scale, what good jewelry industry? Just all for free Dubai and now Turkey. These days, that's what I hear. So that's also the second one. The third one is that they say are buying gold for oil. The gold they are buying it from small scale miners. Okay, last year the receipt is over $1 billion. So that is it. After so the other one is that small scale mining. So apart from gold for oil, serving as raw material for jewelry, the livelihood which goes beyond just mere employment. One other thing small scale also do is that my local economy, it grows. You understand? The local economy. That is it. I mean, you take out mining. What is Takwa? Bibiani?
Obuasi.
Obuasi mining go down. You saw what happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole town was...
Yeah, the whole town. People are started coming back and all those because you see, they have over 1,000 full-time employees. Where did they go to market? Those in Obuasi, they don't come to Accra to come and buy. They shop in Obuasi municipality. So the farmers in that municipality or around the district will bring food to the market there. So that is how life is. It's all connected there. Okay? And even more often than not, you may have to get this tree word for it. Small scale mining has more often than not is a precursor to large scale exploration. Into one or two small scale miners will be here.
Not attractive.
Not large scale guys.
Large scale for
suspected say, a hobby then no uncle you large scale then he will go there. Sometimes he even as a small scale people metomo. And now I want this place. Now so get to another place and now I'll give you this part and that kind of thing. And there are so many places small scale for Nedi. And then I can't hard rock, then the last scale come and explore. So these things are there. And then of course the receipts. Because small scale more export here, you're supposed to return 80% of the receipt back to the country.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
That is it. And at least not less than a third of Ghana's gold comes from small scale. Unless you don't appreciate these things or you want to downplay, it will be wrong on the part of anybody to say, "Oh, let us stop small scale mining." Enye juma. But Mijitum says Ghana bo. Well, I mean, when Ghanaians are angry, when they see the water body, so the pressure that is mounting on us, we make sure that the water is clean. I know the Mijitum, I said, but don't look at that and say we should stop it. So right now, my officer in Boli was sending me pictures. You're about 3,000 small scale mines, almost go Boli hop, but almost you're underground. Into almost saying so. They just go underground, they bring out the rocks and crash it with what they call almost crash it local style, with the mercury. So we said this area we are not going to take the military to go and sack them because environmentally reports they are okay. They are not washing into the water body. It's localized. When he says it's localized, they just go around down there. So right now we want to help them to do it responsibly. Almost start structures.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
So maybe in about 2 months or so, the good catcher no call it that three. They are setting it up. So in about 2-3 months time, 3,000 illegal miners in a place called Cluff, CLUFF, in the Bole district. Who were working illegally without any license and visa. Will now have license to work. I think this is the kind of thing Ghana 4% mutie. So you are going to give livelihood to 3,000 people. Obi, Mekande say in the case of North, what I like about those places is that one, Omohono Bebre underground, Bongo underground, Dakrupe underground, Tinga underground. Now CLUFF is underground. So environmentally it is not that intrusive. But because they're underground, they need to work in a safe manner, so we need to support them to do it and stop using mercury to which has health hazard. That's why we are using the gold catcher. So that is what we are doing there. Until you don't hear a lot of the impact of galamsey in the north in the south. Meanwhile, also there. You don't understand? And then the good thing is, I see in the south we have 2 rainy seasons.
Okay.
Farming season.
Yes.
Major and minor. But the honor, mainly in the dry season, they practically do nothing. So most of them come down south to come and look for a job, or they start. So now they can work all year round.
Yeah.
Wow,
mining alternative
and all those things. So we're helping them. So Club for say, you better bomb no more sinking ball because they need the water in the gold catcher if they go and bring the stones from the ground. So these are the contributions of small scale mining. So when you say because of how price is looking at something that we should all be angry with, the way Ankoba is looking at, so we should ban small
scale mining now.
Obi, you have to find job for millions of Ghanaians. And then you see, you have to balance. What do you call it? You see, you cannot take out social life and the economic situation of people from whatever policy you want to pursue. Wow, and then as they say, Ghana Prison Service and so many places they call it correctional service. Look, there are so many. I'm a lawyer. There are several instances where the judge looks at the person, say, first degree offense, or share evidence or share power, so go and say no more. I'm not endorsing it. Get a 26 years. Wakofa bibi kakra be 100 cedis. No matching no say wako we are there okay mudi na court or mambe 200 cedis. Ocean history on your for. And then na muntu me fan born in channel. Maybe a fine, a family pays to go back. So a lady who has 2 kids, one is let's say even 8 months, back here 2 years, maybe divorcee po. And she has we are there or shop 200 cedis. You want to put her in jail?
In jail.
Is that what we want to do? Destroy the person? Into correctional service yet here CSN. Okay? You can just tell her to go and see no more. Your TBBC at you to jail. Well, maybe sign bond say you be a good behavior. No what jano. Bibisa, and then you go to reform. Because there are people who have even studied in the prisons. And today they've come out
to be better people.
So that's true. The same thing here.
It's true.
So let's ask ourselves, what is causing all these things? What can we do to make the water body clean? I think that is what we should be focusing on. But I am also saying that there are several other thousands of Ghanaians who are doing it lawfully. So those 50 plus guys in Bongo, these 3,000 people who are illegal miners in Boli, but now they will do it properly. Or being mining who has been working at the same place 17 years or so at Japan. And the other over 1,000 small scale licenses that we have in our system. Do you want to look at those who are destroying Pra and Cobra and say everybody should stop? Obi Meka Bibiachiro. The district chief executives for the various municipalities, especially in the 13 or so regions where mining is going on, they tell me that anytime
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7
crime goes down significantly.
Okay.
All the DCs, they've been telling me that. You see, small scale we are mobile and saying, oh, Charlie, we are near because what are the boys doing? They don't want to farm. They are doing illegal mining. They are doing all those. Into Banobe stop then they have to eat. Mama and survive. I'm not saying that people should be criminals, but you are also as a nation too. No, you see, your policies must be you are there to solve a problem.
Yeah.
You understand? That is what I want Ghanaians to know. In fact, people are surprised that I am saying this thing. So to wrap it up on the contributions, today, Obi, there are more people doing small scale mining than cocoa in Ghana.
Really?
Yes. Now 5 regions now no assume on.
No. So Yendua cocoa.
Yendua cocoa. Udua cocoa on Northeast.
Dabi.
Udua cocoa Upper East.
Dabi.
Upper West.
No.
Northern region.
No.
And a Savannah. But they do mining the small scale. Baby, I'm a boy and mining. And then now, if you come down south, almost all the cocoa growing areas too, they are mining. They are doing small scale mining there. So it is not something that you can easily downplay. That's one. And then the receipts also from small scale mining. So it tells you that if government, or for that matter, as a nation, with the right policies and programs and strategies in place, small scale mining properly done can take off this unemployment situation. Yes. It is an area no government should joke with, and this government is not joking with it. Now, Obi, penny for who say president and now minister and government, they are so stupid that they will take public money to say, oh, Monfankoto gold catch and miners. They've seen the benefit of it. Because you see, as a nation, we are a signatory to Minamata Convention, which says take steps to eliminate mercury. The other day, I was on GTV 2 weeks ago. Not this one, is in 2 weeks. And last week, I think Mataki was interviewing some people, and then they were talking about the link between autism and mercury. Wow. The other time, I had some pathologists in one somewhere in Ashanti region.
If I saying,
oh, see,
I'm not
deformed babies. I'm just some stupid lawyer, mining lawyer. Or no doctor, no, I can say, oh, no, all this, they have no doubts not to believe, sir. It may be linked to illegal mining. Sure. More research is required, but sometimes there might be Do you understand? Like you are dreaming that actually this thing will happen. So the essence of giving them the gold catcher is all part of
elimination of
mining.
mercury, no?
Because gold catcher use mercury. So you do away with mercury. 2, mercury doesn't give them anything more than 40. Gold catcher gives them over 90%. Do you understand? So that means more gold catchers, you reduce the incidence of mercury, then they mine responsibly. Do you understand?
I get you.
So and all these gold catchers, monies government is giving us to do it. So by and large, these are the contributions of small scale to Ghana's economy. Let nobody joke with it. Let nobody play with it. In the me dear, from where I sit, having worked in the mining industry for over 20 years, starting as an assistant officer, understanding all the nuances of what goes on in small scale mining and all those things. Me, Ubisami, as a senior public servant, superintendent of a minerals commission that regulates mining, I will never advise government say ban in small scale.
Ban in small scale.
Yes, I won't support it. Yes, ban in small scale.
But at least you bet me.
Recently, meeting said, I saw for the say, "Moon suspending answer. Suspending is akin to banning. Oh, suspending no banning. Oh, something for how long? 6 months. No munja juma. Into 3,000 for no mungu club for no, and 100 for no go bongo. Omunya then.
And you will not subscribe to banning legal small scale mining.
Yes. No, illegal is illegal. Inti anu dia menko.
And put it's not on the table.
Inti anu dia say ukonso na soja for no ba be so a o mefa man like this or that some case now follow strongly. Those are illegal operations. No near count.
Okay.
We are not talking about those who are doing illegal. Because illegal. Only you don't only krata, only to me. But I'm saying but when you speak generally, so you're suspending and I am banning small scale mining, then you are saying that mobile coins uncle small scale mining, even and no dear,
that is not proper.
And it's
true.
Because me means I make a choice that we've been there before. And I'm why as a nation. You know, the pressure rather will be we should do everything possible to get the water body clean, to stop people from going to the water body. So whilst we kickstart the enforcement mechanism, we reinvigorate it. The soldiers for any security for looking so the arrests of men call quiet and all those things, no. At the same time, no, as I say, What about those who also want to do mining? And so, Boamo, no responsibly. Into Bongo Soin, yeah, Minerals Commission and a sinking borehole, 25,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. Borehole, no, hey, they don't have water there. We sang the borehole for them. We paid for it. Yamomo goat catcher mienu. Inspectors coho. So this is what we should be replicating across the all the regions that are doing small scale. Ebeche. So by and large, these are the contributions of your time. I can touch on illegal mining. What are the causes? We are next week will continue. Into we waiting and then we'll now start with small scale mining process license. What is the requirement? What is the age? How long does it take? What does it entail? Then I'll bring you some of the areas. If we have time, I can start discussing the.
Maybe we'll push the causes of illegal mining.
Because that's a whole topic.
Week. Yeah,
the causes, the drivers. And then why is the thing not going away? Why are we not reaching a satisfactory situation?
Sure.
And then the interventions by government to sanitize the sector.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
But have it at the back of the mind. I'll leave you with that powerful statement. At least 3 million Ghanaians, their livelihoods depends on small scale mining. So you can't just get up and say it. Because pra is looking like apple juice or Milo I am mixing and up 2 equals suspending small scale mining. And you are going to create more social and economic havoc. The pressure rather on that should be in so time. That should be the clarion call. But for me, dear, where I sit and I pour me one, I will not advise say yen stop it and I almost you. And ye
very well.
And your politics are same Miss Rao.
Sure.
And your politics vote as same. But I'm saying a lot of millions of Ghanaians are doing it lawfully. In Kofo Krata, EPA permit, lawfully, there has not been any accident. Your officers coho, we don't have a problem. Or being mining Japa over 10 years now. I don't know because of Biakun, so into no giant there. Why? Your sister is a thief, so nobody can marry your other sister. Or who we are near Mantino, your other brothers cannot get suitors to marry. That is what you are telling me. Because Akosia Menu is a thief. So don't go and marry Jennifer or any sister. Who tells you that? Okay? So look at the several other means. I mean, I'm repeating because it's important people understand this thing.
It's true.
Okay?
It's true.
We are taking all the necessary steps to do it very well. It will take time. But a buffon should not allow us to make decisions that will be sociologically, economically catastrophic, because you are going to make a very bad situation worse. Okay, these 3 million people, what should they do? They should go and farm, and then Obian episode farming. Is it everybody wants to do farming? No. There are people who want to do it lawfully, and we can regulate.
Do small scale mining lawfully.
So why are you saying we should suspend it or we should ban it? And yes, sir, because it be a Minerals Commission, and now I'm a regulator, me for us. No, I have a duty to also educate people. Okay, and the political parties, sorry, December 2024 now, okay, but you take your message to the people. Whether it's NDC, MPP, PFP, whatever, so called a campaign. Now do message call to Ghanaians and say, oh, may say. You understand? I'm too mommy and now I'm a better person to do or rule this country. In the same way here, I also have a duty to come here and educate Ghanaians about the real situation on the ground. Until say, oh, Kasa, just also have the facts.
Before you talk.
No, I should Kasamuka crazy because in Comfort Baby, they've not gone outside Accra. The person has never gone outside Accra. Obi Okra University man called Kumasi. Until you have been living in Accra all your life. Mining that. What you see about small scale mining is what you see on television. So you need this kind of Asempa education to appreciate the situation.
It's true.
So that you don't, I don't want to say talk by heart, I don't want to say that, but so that you can do a better analysis and say, oh, okay, that is how we should be talking.
If you have a message for us, 0548 443 523, your WhatsApp line, I don't know, 0548 443 523. So, Mr. Martin, Ayisi, next week, Obeba, na fi share Nioma drive illegal mining. Osha de wakana, say a tree, ma man for krata, momodi juma. This thing would work very well for our country. We say, Obi, good afternoon. The commissioner in your studio understands the real impact small-scale mining will have on our country if it collapses. I worked as a sponsor in the Western region in Swayem, Kadachin, Isaman. Till 2017, when you get to these places, I'm known as Obolo sponsor. The only thing Ghana can do is take away politics, hypocrisy, and dishonesty from the fight against mining in water bodies. When sober minds sit with the right people, not some ministers who want to protect their interest, and the right decisions are made, trust me, our water bodies will be clear and clean. Don't self. Anyway, Abre, don't self. Thank you. We say, Obi, this one is making sense. Pa Richard Kutriadu Otema, Newtown. Obi CEO, Mr. Martin Ayisi has spoken my mind. Small scale mining can never stop until government create jobs and trade in for the masses. These jobs should be able to pay in equivalent to what a gold miner gets per day. Hence, they will never stop, because there is nothing else for them to do to take care of their families. Great discussion, Obi. Please keep it up. God bless you and God bless Ghana. Dustin Kohn, United Kingdom, and all the way are praying. We say, Obi, why is he not worried about environmental degradation and pollution? Has he read a report from the Ghana Water, GWSC, and others? Kofiba or Kwabenya, and Uduweaba Kofiba, thank you, from Kwabenya. Obi, good evening. What is the Minerals Commission doing about Galamsey? Should it only be fought from the presidency? These foreign investors in the mining sector need to contribute to fight against Galamsey, because if Galamsey heightens, it would affect their output too. And I want to know what the Minerals Commission is doing to ensure that Ghana benefits from mining like Joburg. The companies should be able to develop the communities they operate in. Nana Ado, Jeremy from Pong Katamans Nanado. It's a running conversation. Said here, Mr. Isia can into next week, you bet and then the weeks subsequent, and so you bet sign at Waso near who said all of these questions no be answered while we go through this series. Meaning some messages need be brainer about, for example, we say, Obi, good afternoon, Martin Ayisi is too much. He speaks with so much wisdom. Fawzi or Kaswa Zango. Obi, tell him I would need a job in the mines. Really? Have you applied?
Engineering now.
Yes, we engineering now. We engineering. Maybe we can start talking.
Technical school maybe.
Then we can probably start talking. Mr. Ayisi will be back, God willing, next week, and then we'll continue with our conversation. We say, Obi, I studied agric engineering. Kindly ask CEO if I'm qualified for a job at his outfit. Agricultural engineering. No. Okay. That's straight. Engineer Prosper Ododoa. Yes, no. Civil. Civil.
It's a class 1 teacher.
No. Civil. Metallurgical. Chemical. Mining. Mineral. Geomatics. And the Obenye.
Oh, yes.
And the only problem.
Mechanical. Advanced fitter.
Sure. Obenye. We say, congrats to the Minerals Commission boss. He hit the nail straight on the head. This is a very fair and practical submission. And regard to Nana Abrokwa Asare, parliamentary candidate hopeful for Sojaman constituency, heaven shall speak. Ni Kole Ewo Mataheko and Edwe Abba. Mr. Ayisi Edase, Nyame Adoma next week, I'm sure him. Right.
May I answer questions in English?
Sure.
But some of the questions are even topics on their own.
On their own.
How mining can benefit us as a nation.
It's true. Yes, we had that. Ekosiisen.